Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today is the year 2026. The month is May. The day is the 1st. And it is a beautiful Friday. I am your host, Nino. Just hanging out in the studio today. Talking to myself as usual. And transcribing the latest tech trends. I bought a new pair of shoes from a July dealer yesterday. And I do not know what he laced them with. But I have been tripping all day. Well, moving on. Today I'm introducing a really trending article from the archives. It is a fascinating piece of research about artificial intelligence. Let me give you the deep. The title is EmoTransCap Dataset and Pipeline for Motion Transition-Aware Speech Captioning Discourses. The girl is TextBox or DAP 26 A4.26417. It is long. So let us really dive deep into what this paper is talking about, because it is trying to solve a massive problem in human and computer interaction. When we look at how artificial intelligence understands human emotion today, we see a very static and robotic system exist in speech emotion captioning systems, which we usually call SEC. But pretty good at looking at a single isolated sentence and telling us if the speaker is happy or sad or angry. But think about how humans actually talk in real life. Our emotions are incredibly dynamic, and they constantly transition from one state to another over the course of a conversation. For example, you might start off a sentence feeling intensely frustrated, but by the end of the thought, you might drop your voice and sound deeply sad or defeated. Traditional models just slap one single emotion label onto the whole sentence, totally ignoring the complex emotional journey that happened in between. They completely miss the discourse level transitions, which are the subtle shifts in feeling that occur across multiple sentences. This paper introduces a totally novel paradigm called EmoTransCap, which stands for Emotion Transition-Aware Speech Captioning. The researchers realized that to build truly empathetic conversational agents, the artificial intelligence needs to understand not just what emotion you are feeling, but how your emotion is changing over time. To fix this critical gap, they had to build an entirely new dataset from scratch, because nothing like this existed before. They created a fully automated pipeline to generate a massive amount of data. Combining a powerful language model with an advanced voice cloning system, they generated thousands of speech clips in both English and Chinese, specifically designing them to feature one, even 3 distinct emotion transitions within a single audio clip. But having the audio is only half the battle, because you also need to teach the computer how to recognize these changes. So the researchers developed an innovative multitask emotion transition recognition model. This model acts like a super sensitive emotional detective. It listens to the audio, extracts the acoustic features like pitch and energy, and figures out exactly the emotion shifts. It detects the precise boundary frame where an angry shout turns into a sad whisper. They feed all these tempo cues and acoustic attributes into a large language model, which generates incredibly rich and descriptive captions. These captions do not just say the person is angry, but they describe the high pitch, the fast speed, and the transition into despair. Let us compare this to other technologies out there. Traditional speech emotion recognition just categorizes emotions into fixed classes, like putting human feelings into tiny yellow boxes. Other advanced speech captioning models use natural language, but they still only look at isolated sentences without any temporal awareness. They completely fail to capture the coherence and the shifting dynamics of a full paragraph. Furthermore, when it comes to text-to-speech generation, audio models struggle to produce a paragraph where the emotion changes naturally. With the EmoTransCap framework, for the first time ever, this means you can give the computer a detailed instruction, and it will generate a voice that flawlessly transitions from joy to sorrow right in the middle of speaking. It is a huge leap forward in making machines sound human. So, how does this actually apply to everyday life? I can think of at least 3 specific application examples where this technology will completely change the game. Let us talk about automated customer service and empathetic virtual assistants. Right now, when you yell at a customer service bot, it usually just repeats the same robotic apology. But with this technology, the virtual agent could actively monitor your emotional transitions during the call. If it notices that the tone shifts from mildly annoyed to extremely frustrated, it can dynamically adapt its own response, softening its voice and changing its wording to de-escalate the situation. This makes the artificial intelligence genuinely empathetic and responsive to your actions' state of mind. Second, think about the entertainment industry, specifically audiobooks and video games. Currently, generating synthetic voices for long stories is hard because the emotion stays flat. With EmoTransCap, creators can generate dynamic levers where a character starts a monologue feeling confident and slowly transitions into fear as the story progresses. The system can follow instructional captions to adjust the pitch and the energy on the fly, creating a completely immersive and human-like performance without needing to record hours of human voice acting. This has a massive application in mental health monitoring and therapy. Therapists often rely on subtle shifts in a patient's voice to understand their psychological state. An artificial intelligence equipped with emotion transition awareness could analyze therapy sessions in real time, providing the doctor with a deep emotional transcript. It could highlight exactly when the patient transitioned from anxious pacing to calm acceptance, giving mental health professionals a powerful tool to track emotional progress over time. This research establishes a completely new foundation for emotionally intelligent machines. It proves that to truly understand human beings, computers cannot just look at snapshots of our feelings. They have to understand the entire emotional movie. It is a brilliant step toward artificial intelligence that actually gets us. Well, that is all the time I have for today. I hope you find this deep dive as fascinating as I did. Make sure to keep your emotions transitioning smoothly, and I will see you in the next one.